it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop! It's the playground stop.
Boys and girls, come out to play. What have we got in the playground today? We've got potatoes and carrots and parsnips and onions and radishes. My favourite. There are big potatoes, little potatoes, and some medium-sized potatoes. We've got big carrots, little carrots, and some medium-sized carrots. Larger parsnips and some smaller parsnips. Larger onions and some smaller onions. And some radishes. And they're all about the same size. What do you think we could make with them, all these vegetables? What do you think we could make with them?
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
People.
People. We can make some veggie people. A mouse.
A
What else?
rat.
A rat. Oh my goodness. What else?
Flowers.
Flowers. And how would you make the flowers?
Out of rabbits. Out of little potatoes.
Little potatoes.
In the middle.
So we could make lots of vegetable animals and vegetable
rabbit.
people. That's it, rabbits, and make a big vegetable picture. Snakes? Oh my goodness. Oh, scary vegetable snake. Oh, that's a good idea. So what we could do is we could use those lollipop sticks to help us put them together. So come on, let's go. Let's have a go. You ready? What are we doing over here then? What are you making?
A rat.
A rat?
Yeah.
Ooh. And what are you using for the eyes, James?
Radishes.
Radishes. Yes, excellent. Ooh, ooh. Big push. Just a bit further in. There we go. And the finishing touches. Oh. Oh, look at that. Well done. Julia, what's this? What are you making? What was it? An elephant. Laura, what are you making here? A snake. Have you ever noticed how many different ways there are to eat potatoes? Well, there's mash, chips, they're made out of potatoes, crisps, they're thin slices of potatoes. Can you think of any more? 5 fat potatoes, big and round and raw. One got boiled, and then there were 4. 4 fat potatoes came to visit me. One I used to make some chips, and then there were 3. 3 fat potatoes peered into a stew. One fell in, and then there were 2. 2 fat potatoes lying in the sun. Oh, it's salty. One got baked, and then there was 1. 1 fat potato came out in a rash. Then he jumped into the pot and ended up as mash.
She'll never guess.
Peggy? What's this?
It's a game, Poppy. You have to guess which one is the odd one out and pull it out of the ground.
Oh, is there one you can't eat then?
Well, no, you can eat all of them, but one of them doesn't grow underground. Now, which one is it?
Oh, I know. This is a trick question. None of them, because they all grow in the supermarket.
Oh, no. They go to the supermarket to be sold, but they don't grow there.
Oh.
No, 4 of these things grow underground.
Under the ground? In the earth? Yeah, they get all dirty.
Well, we wash them before we eat them, Poppy.
Oh, that's good. Well, it must be that little round pink thing, because I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a radish, and you eat it with salads. It's delicious.
Oh, right, delicious.
Oh, no, Poppy. No, it does grow underground, so we're not going to pull it up.
Oh, right. Well, this one's a potato, I know that. And a carrot here.
Yes?
Oh, they grow in the ground, do they?
Yes.
In the mud?
That's
Oh.
right.
Well, I won't pull those ones out then.
No.
Hang on a minute. This is a sardine. They don't live in the earth, they live in the water. Oh, I better get him out.
Well
quick.
done, Poppy.
Come on, little fish. Oh. Sardine is the odd one out. That's right. They don't grow underground like potatoes and carrots and radishes.
Radishes.
And that. What's that funny one there, Peggy?
Well, do you know what that one is? I know. It can be another puzzle for you, Poppy.
Oh.
See if you can find out what it is.
How? Like a detective, you mean? Oh, well, like being a detective. I'll find out what that funny vegetable is for you, Peggy.
Right.
Peggy? Where shall I look?
How about trying a vegetable show?
Oh, a vegetable show.
I've got an idea. I'm going to ask somebody who lives in this vegetable patch, because that's what detectives do. Yes. Oh, look! He's a hedgehog. Yes. Do you think he looks friendly? I'll try him. Excuse me. Hello? Do you know where I can find a vegetable that looks like Peggy's one, please? Who? Maybe he's asleep. Or perhaps he's just daydreaming. I'll give him a little nudge. Only a very little one, though, 'cause he's a bit prickly, and I don't want prickles in my paw. Here we go. Ben. Oh! Oh, I didn't mean to frighten him. No. Now I'm going to have to find someone else. Oh, look! There's a sparrow. Now, he must know, 'cause he just sits on his branch and watches all day. I'll creep up on him. Here we go. Creep. Hello, little sparrow. Oh, dear. These garden creatures don't seem to like me being a detective. Oh, what was that? There's somebody else here in the vegetable patch. Could it be? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Look, it's a vegetable, just like Peggy's one. Excuse me, please. Hello, Mr. Gardener. Hello.
Hello. Peggy Patch set me a puzzle. Yes,
because I'm a detective, you know.
Could you tell me, please, the name of that vegetable that you just dug up?
It's a turnip.
Oh, a turnip, yes, a turnip. Never heard of it. Anyway, I'd better go back and report to Peggy Patch. Thank you very much, Mr. Gardener. Go, Peggy! Bye-bye!
Here we are, my friends and me. Splendid vegetables, as you can see. The best in town. The fact is we are hoping to win some prizes. Meet the ones who do their growing underneath the ground. Turnips here and parsnips there, the biggest ones around. Well, here we are, my friends and me. Splendid vegetables, as you can see. The best in town. The fact is we are hoping to win some prizes. Up above grow runner beans, and don't forget the peas. Tell me, have you ever seen such cabbages as these? Well, here we are, my friends and me. Splendid vegetables, as you can see. The best in town. The fact is we are hoping to win some prizes.
Peggy, what? I know a song about digging up vegetables.
Oh, I know that one.
But these are special vegetables. Because they dance.
Yeah?
Come on, everyone. Right. So we're going to dig up. So let's do the digging action. Here we go. Dig, 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 digging. Dig, dig, dig in the ground. Dig, 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 digging. Look to see what we found. Oh, look. Oh, it's a carrot. Well, it's sort of long and thin. I think carrots might hop around, don't you? Here we go. Ready? Hop, hop, hop like carrots. Hop, hop, hop like me. Hop, hop, hop like carrots. Vegetable stew for your tea. Here we go. Dig, 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 dig in the ground. Dig, 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 dig. Look to see what you found. What's this? Oh, it's a potato. But I think potatoes are heavy and they're thud around. Thud, thud, thud like a spud. Thud, thud, thud like me. Here we go, thud in. Thud, thud, thud like a spud. Vegetable stew for your tea. Here we go. Dig, 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 dig in the ground. Dig, 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 dig. Look to see what we found. Well, let's have a look. Oh, a nice bunch of radishes. I think radishes would whirl and twirl like a spinning top, yeah? Okay, get ready, here we go, ready for whirling, and whirl and twirl like radishes, whirl and twirl like me. Lovely, whirl and twirl like radishes, vegetable stew for your tea, vegetable stew for your tea.
Peggy! Peggy! What? I found out what your last vegetable is. Yes? It's a turnip. That's right. Well done, Poppy. Yes, and I brought one back with me, Peggy. An enormous one. Well, where is it then? Oh, we need it for the story. It's about an enormous turnip.
Once upon a time, there was an old woman. She had one turnip seed, which she planted in the ground. Then she waited to see how well it would grow. Now it's ready to eat, said the old woman. So she got hold of the turnip and she pulled. She pulled, and she pulled, and she pulled, but the turnip would not come out of the ground. So she asked the farmer in the nearby field if he would help her. Excuse me, Mr. Farmer, will you help me pull up my turnip? Yes. Oh, fabulous. So the farmer got hold of the old woman got hold of the turnip, and they pulled. They pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, but the turnip would not come out of the ground. Just then, the postman passed by, so the old woman asked him to help her pull up her turnip. "Please, Mr. Postman, will you help me pull up my turnip?" Oh, good. So the postman took hold of the farmer took hold of the old woman took hold of the turnip, and they pulled. They pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled. But still the turnip would not come out of the ground. Then the old woman spotted the policewoman. "Policewoman, will you help me pull up my turnip?" Oh, good. So the policewoman took hold of the postman took hold of the farmer took hold of the old woman, and the old woman took hold of the turnip, and they pulled. They pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled. But the turnip would not come out of the ground. Just then, the milkman came by.
Milko!
"Oh, please, Mr. Milkman, will you help me pull up my turnip?"
Oh, all right then.
Oh, good. So the milkman took hold of the policewoman took hold of the postman took hold of the farmer took hold of the old woman, and the old woman took hold of the turnip, and they pulled. They pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled. But the turnip would not come out of the ground. Just then the school teacher came by on her way to school, so the old woman asked her to help. "Please, school teacher, will you help me pull up my turnip?"
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, good. So the school teacher took hold of the milkman took hold of the policewoman took hold of the postman took hold of the farmer took hold of the old woman took hold of the turnip, and they pulled. They pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, and this time the turnip did come out of the ground. Ah! The turnip came out so suddenly that the turnip fell onto the old woman fell onto the farmer fell onto the postman fell onto the policewoman fell onto the milkman, and the milkman fell onto the school teacher.
Sorry.
They dragged and they heaved and they pulled the gigantic turnip all the way to the old woman's house, where she made it into soup. And do you know, there was so much soup, they're still eating it. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato more. And you... Oh, there's a potato!
Don't you mean the bus bell?
Oh, I've got potatoes on the brace.
Why don't you try having a root around for some root vegetables in your house?
You can make an animal.
Time for us to go now. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Okay, where are those potatoes again?
Make
2 potatoes
sardines
again.
as well.
1 potato, 2
A
potato,
vegetable
3
sardine.
potato, 4, 5 potatoes.
Carrots. No, sorry, I've got vegetables on the brain as well. Playdays back tomorrow afternoon at the same time, and Arthur the Aardvark is next.